it's Gwendolyn, Lifestyle Sew. You can get myself comfortable. Right, this is a catch up on what's going to happen. As you know, I started my channel, I think last year in March, something around about that time. And I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. I do love my quilting and I do love my embroidery and applique, but I also dress make across all fields really, of all brands if you like, Vogue and all the rest of it, and Lutterlow. But I decided to start really do more videos on Lutterlow sewing to start with. I had a little bit of a kickback from Lutterlow because when I was putting my video on their Facebook channel, and there's lots of people advertising in it that's to do with Lutterlow, and they don't seem to mind, but one particular person did seem to mind and kick back a bit on, we've got more than enough people showing people how to do videos on here. That was one contact that I got from her. So that wasn't really very nice. I thought, okay, well, I'm doing videos to show how to use your system, and I'm getting that sort of kickback. But to get out there into YouTube world, it was quite difficult unless you can, if you like, already have some customers that are in there. But besides that, I did get out in YouTube world. And I did get a lot of subscribers, thank you very much, from doing that. And that was fine, but I had a real few problems because actually cutting, the videos took hours and hours and hours, because I was showing you how to, create the Lutterlow from scratch really, the dot to dot, and so creating the pattern, then taking it to the next stage of sewing it, refitting it, to get a fit that you could use, because it isn't as the same as any other pattern. You can't just do your dot to dot, cut it out, wear it, and that's going to fit you. We're all different shapes. But new sewers don't know that. So they buy these things along with other systems. It's, people have got to see certain sections of it. So even though it may be 2.5 hours, one section, I'm knocking that down to 20 minutes or 15 minutes, maybe, that just one section. It's all got to be cut out. So you get it, at least a gist of what's going on. And then I like I say, I put that out to people and they said cut it down and split it up. So I thought, okay then, so I'd split the video up into two, video 1 and video 2, but then people would watch sort of like 1, and then most people then wouldn't bother to watch 2, or very little would. So it was almost, well, I've got the gist of what I need, so I don't need, I know how to cut it out, so I'll just sew it up and figure it out myself or whatever. So then somebody turned around and said after a while, because then I didn't do it for quite a few weeks, and somebody said, you need to split the video up into real sections. So it's still the same, you still have to do the work from concept to finish, but this time I cut the video into 4. So people could see each section as I did it. And that seemed to really mess up YouTube's, the way they search and the way they put you out, algorithm. They really sort of like get in there and think, well, this is not working or that's not working. So that was a complete, almost wasted time. And then people say, oh, you look tired. Well, actually, I did look tired. Because one, I was. But not only that, when you wear glasses and you work in hours and you're doing your sewing and all the rest of it, when you take them out or your glasses off, your eyes are tired. So because I don't wear glasses all the time, so when I finish sewing after doing this for hours and cutting videos and put it down, I actually did look really tired. And I should have really kept the glasses on, I guess, all the way through the video, and then people wouldn't have noticed that you get tired or you look tired. So that was one thing. And I start to really analyse what was going on in YouTube, and I thought, I really need a break. I need to know, I did say from the beginning, this was a test, let me see how this is going to work, otherwise I will change direction and go a different way. So I start to put out little feeler videos for the quilting, which I do love, and all the rest of it. And all those videos have done pretty well, to be absolutely honest. And the printed quilt label went viral. So clearly that's my forte, and that's really what I enjoy doing, because for one, it takes me less time to create the quilting videos, because you literally can just show a section and then you finish for the day, and then I can cut that video and get that all ready and then do another section. So you don't have to do all of it at once. You could argue the toss, you can do that with dressmaking. You'll start of it, but you know, I can't do that. If I'm cutting out a dress, I need the memento to follow that all the way through to finish. And that's what I do. But if I'm quilting, you don't just start and quilt and make the quilt straight off. It's sectional, so you'll do it a little bit a day, and the quilt may take a week or a couple of weeks. If I did a Christmas quilt once, from Jordan Quilts in the USA, absolutely amazing Christmas quilt, and that literally took 2 weeks. Literally, that was it, to do the topper, completely finish the topper, 2 weeks. And I think it only took a few days to actually make the whole quilt up. I was well pleased with that. And things like that. So you need to be excited about what you're doing, and you need to feel that people that are watching are excited to do. I need to be able to flitter from doing my quilting and doing other things. So this is what I've decided to do. I'm going to leave the dressmaking videos out of the equation. I don't know, maybe occasionally I might throw one in, but I'm going to leave those out of the equation, and I'm going to start concentrating on my quilting, my applique, my scan and cut, Brother Canvas, and Simply Applique, which are 2 programs. And because they are all creative things that I like to do, and I can give out, and since I've got quite a vast knowledge of all of those different aspects and sewing machines, I will give more value to people than I will do doing a dressmaking video, I feel. But of course, the people that followed me on Facebook, any questions that's in Facebook that I do, Lifestyle Sew, if you put a question in for Little or anything like that, then obviously I can answer it, because I've been doing that for years. That particular program and I tried another program as well, and I enjoy doing that program. All programs work if you follow them through, so there's nothing wrong with the Little O patterns or Little O concept, but for me it wasn't working for me as a YouTube channel. That's the only thing. So I'm not saying, oh, get rid of your Little O, absolutely not. They all work and there's some lovely patterns, but I'm just, for my benefit, to keep me enthusiastic about what I want to do, and to give you as viewers and the people that follow me the best experience, and the best way. You just sit down for a cup of coffee and have a bit of a laugh. Oh my gosh, what on earth did she just say? It's or whatever, you know. To me it's about you, and I want the channel to grow with everybody together, as a group together. So if you want to join our Facebook, Lifestyle Sew, please do, because you are going to get, like I say, you're going to get quilting, you're going to get embroidery, you're going to get applique, we're going to do our scan and cut. I am not so much paper scan and cut, I'm material. So it's so it'll be blocks with material, that, you know, sewing quilting blocks. But more than that, because we'll be using the scan and cut with the applique, and showing you the easy way. I won't be teaching you something really fancy. Well, I will be, but I won't be making it look like it's really fancy. So I'm going to be teaching you, if you like, phonetically. So you're looking, and it's going to be very easy. You know, you press this button's going to take you to that. Sometimes I don't necessarily think people need to know too in depth of something, because it can confuse you. Because most of us, I still remember when I started learning all of this, it was easier for me to know that I press this, I press that, I do this, and that's the result I get. And I always have books, embroidery, one for sewing, one for scanning cut, right, all the little nuances or the little things that I might forget when you come back, and I use these constantly as references. The setting up of your sewing machines and things like that, or what sewing machines are we going to buy, or is best for a quilter and for a sewer. We'll be doing a video on that. I might do that next, I'm not quite sure. And things like that. I am going to Applique, which is Alexander Palace, for the American people that follow me. Thank you very much for following me, as well as our English people. But for the English people that follow me, I will be at Alexander Palace. So if you see me, please say hello. I'm hoping to put a t-shirt and have Lifestyle Sew on the t-shirt, so it makes people easier. But don't think, oh, she's from Lifestyle Sew. Say hello, you know, give me your thoughts. It would be great. I had a great time when I went last time, and things like that. So that's all I wanted to say. If any questions, anything you want to know, you know what the concept's going to be of the channel moving forward. Anything that you want to know, or if you've looked at my last videos with the Laurie Holt, how to take the actual bird down, that's not just applicable to your bird. If you were doing paper, working with paper on a scanning cut, in your scanning cut, then that shows you how to take your things down. So it's regardless of what media you're working with, whether it's, you know, paper or material, it's the same concept. That's how you take it down and do different things. So I can show you all things. So just put comments in this video and let me know what you want to see, or if you're always having difficulty doing something like that, or I'll show you that. And I will be doing a beginner's quilting guide for a few weeks, and hopefully that's going to benefit lots of new sewers, because you do have to put yourself in the position of a new sewer, what they did. I learnt or new quilter, sorry, a patchwork quilter. We say quilting, but really we are patchworking when we're actually creating our blocks. I remember when I first started, I knew nothing about it, and I learnt in France. In actual fact, I was in a laughing fit when I got home, trying to sort out which side of the desk I stand to turn the material around to actually make a cut. I mean, it was just hilarious. I've been there for hours, and I've come home and I can't cut the material. It's not going on the wrong side. I got my husband involved at the time, and we still couldn't figure it out, and eventually I did. But you know, silly things like that, or if your machine goes wrong, how to fix it, and don't faff about it. But that's in the next video. So take care. See you soon.